Okay, I'm back. I let you know already that this review is gonna be in several parts. I ended the first part of this review by talking about how Angela starts off in the second one by killing two church goers who come to the Hall House to preach the word of God, and how she kills these two characters off right off the bat, letting you know she's back with a vengeance. What a great beginning, like I said. And from there, the film gets even more awesome with more brutal kills. The second film goes into a new batch of teenage victims, a group of popular and nerdy college Catholic students in a Catholic college school for troubled teens. Basically, for troublemakers is what it is. It's college for troublemakers. Um, these characters decide to go to Hall House, check out Hall House for some Halloween fun after hearing rumors of what took place in the first film and how Angela supposedly still haunts Hall House. But things, of course, in the film get even more interesting when a nerdy teen decides to do a chant to conjure a demon, in which Angela jumps out of the mirror that this guy's using to conjure her up, and she scratches him on the wrist. And then the fun really begins when a group of popular kids from the Catholic college go to Hall House wanting to have a little fun, party and drink and do drugs, whatever teenagers do. These kids go and do. And then what ends up happening is the goers, one by one, two by two, start getting killed off and turned into demons until the remaining survivors end up fighting for their lives. And then, of course, they return back to the Catholic college where the rampage follows them as they're attacked by demons there and they fight for their lives. Well, then they end up having to return to Hall House with a priest and nun in order to end Angela and her turned demons once and for all. And these teenagers are armed with, of course, holy water and other religious artifacts, so that way they can defend themselves and hopefully destroy the evil once and for all. And the funniest scene in this film is when a demon is playing basketball using his own head as the basketball to shoot in a basketball hoop. That is the funniest scene in this second film that I kind of cracked up on. In the end, of course, there are survivors. There are 4 people who survive, including the nun. But then the terror continues at the end when they think it's all over. This girl finds the lipstick from a Hall House that is on the ground at the Catholic school, and a demonic snake comes out and possesses her. And then that's where the film ends. Now on to the third film. Now this third film, which came out in 1997, a lot of people consider it as one of the worst in this film franchise. Here's the thing. I don't really think it was that bad as people say it was. It could have been a little bit better. Yeah, it was a little, there's only really 2 characters you really care about in the third film. When in the first 2 you have several characters you get invested in. A lot of the characters in the third film aren't really likable. You actually want them to die. There's like only 2 characters you really care about. Which is it's sad because you would expect them to make you invested in a lot of these characters, and in this film, you only care about two a little bit at least. This third film starts off with a cop who's staking out a whole house in order to make sure no trespassers go near the place due to the events that took place in the first two films. Um, what ends up happening is this cop hears some weird noises coming from Hull House, so he goes in to check it out and finds Angela in the house as he walks in, and of course he questions her why she's there, and she ends up killing him, of course. And then the movie goes into four egotistical characters whom pick up two girls whose car breaks down due to Angela using black magic to break down the car. And what ends up happening is these four egotistical characters, which out of all four of these egotistical characters, you only care about one of them. Okay? That's where the one comes in play that you do actually hope survives as far as the characters go. What ends up happening is when one of them tries to buy liquor, he tries to buy liquor with a fake ID, a shootout occurs, and two cops end up coming in, and one of their friends ends up being shot. So then they end up on a run